What a matchup we have for you at the stripe tonight. T.D. Ierlan, maybe the best college face-off guy in history, who was great as a rookie last year, sub 50% this year, which is shocking. And then Joe Nardella for the Whipsnakes. He's been one of the cream of the crop ever since this league was born. We're underway on a Friday night in Baltimore. Thanks for hanging out with us here at Homewood. Whipsnakes win the opening face-off. It's Michael Earhart, the long pole, who's been the long stick midfielder of the year all 3 years for the league. Back. There goes Ierlan, number 6 in white and green, to retrieve the face-off. This Redwoods offense was Son Chlorella. 2 goals in 37 seconds for the Woods. And that St. Laurent, their head coach, was telling us that the intensity is going to be ratcheted up for them. If they can't get up for this.
Let's go 8-1! Let's go 8-1!
Another face-off win for T.D. Ierlan. Now 3-1, the advantage for the Woods at the stripe.
About his impact, getting him back this week. And, you know, prior to this week, you felt the offense always ran through Matt Rambo on the left side.
Nardella with the win. Pass a little too tall for Williams.
A lot of touches for Rambo. He was taking a beating every...
They have an embarrassment of riches on attack. Nardella muscles the face-off away from Ierlan. 30 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Earhart of the Whipsnakes at the long stick position. I think Trevor Baptiste is my fogo. Like, those are 3 locks. After that, guys are still auditioning, man.
There's so much talent in this league, it's ridiculous.
So many of these guys are like the best player in their college program history.
Right.
So many guys are all-time leader in points, all-time leader in goals, most saves, high save percentages. And Connor's versatility coming in handy tonight.
Whips trying to make it 2 in a row. Rapid fire. Race for it, and it's won by the Woods. Jack Neer shows off the sprint ability. He paid the price for it. That is filthy from Charlie Bertrand. Good thing there's no goalmouth in the PLL. Whips have won 4 straight face-offs. Until now, Ierlan stops the bleeding. Let's go down to Sheehan.
Amazing goal there. How'd you get to the inside?
Yeah, I think they're putting a lot of faith in this. I'm sure this game has a long way to go. I'm sure it's only going to get better.
It absolutely will, Rob. Thank you. 9th meeting between these two. Most frequent matchup in PLL history. Face-off won by the Whips. Ty Warner comes in from the wing to scoop it up. Whipsnakes have 10 shots and 10 turnovers. This is
rotating in that circle or bumping to the crease and bumping the crease man over. And the ball movement, the quick ball movement beats the defensive rotation.
More quick offense, fancy behind the back feed. Yard sale action on the Redwoods.
1 minute. And the official said it was because the young cross check and then the headbutt ensured that he got the full time of 2 minutes.
When he sees the film, Sheehan, he'll know why he got the 2 minutes.
Headbutt equals 2 minutes. I don't know if that's in the rule book, but that checks out. T.D. Ierlan wins the face-off. It's 7-6 at the stripe between him and Joe Nardella tonight.
Rambling.
It's the 3rd tie we've seen tonight. That's how it should be in this rivalry. It's been tight at the face-off X as well. Ierlan and Nardella.
These wingmen are all over the draw players on a face-off.
Tonight, 5th of the year. He's comfortable here in Baltimore. His favorite food is crab cakes out of Wolfboro, New Hampshire. Ierlan off the face-off. Strikes himself. No fogo here. 2 in a row for the Woods. Took him 6 seconds to score back-to-back goals.
Talking about exits. From the draw, watch clamp one, exit clean to himself. Straight overhand from about 13.5 yards. The defense just gives him a lack of respect. I love the Redwoods gear. The green uniform with the white stripes is my go-to look. But if you're a Maryland Terp fan and you're a Whipsnake fan, you got to have the red jersey.
It is super clean, both of them are. Plus the teal for the whips, it looks great.
We got a behind-the-scenes look pregame backstage here at some of the slick gear, the Chaos metallic helmets. Ran into Mike Mann.
Talking about Q, I mean, he has added so much muscle since his days at UVA. Nardella wins another faceoff. Now 11-7 whips have the edge. Nakai Montgomery scoops it for the Woods.
Great trail.
You saw Earhart with Sheehan. Let's go downstairs.
Well, I talked to you this week about the 2-point goal. You said when you cross midfield, you'd survey. If you have a clean look, you'd take it. What did you see?
We had an opportunity there. We had some numbers, and we made a great look back pass, and just put it on cage. So that's what we got to keep doing, and those are momentum goals, so we just got to keep those up.
You gotta love those pole goals. Big.
That's Under the Helmet, powered by Sun Chlorella, powering the athletes under the helmet.
He simplified it. Like Notre Dame, this Redwoods defense switches on a lot of picks. And that's fine and dandy when you're doing it.
Out of Central New York, that goal tastier than a bowl of chicken riggies. Former Baldwinsville B has a couple goals tonight.
The Bees, Baldwinsville back in the day had elite wrestling. Bertrand, the serious looks. This game's been physical, it's been intense.
A little more physicality there. T.D. Ierlan comes away with it.
Nope.
How about Bertrand across his body, the opposite corner? Came in with 1 goal this year. He's got 3 tonight. Another face-off win for T.D. Ierlan.
Youngster, 26 now, and I talked about it earlier. He's a guy that keeps getting better every year.
Also a broadcast pro is down with Sheehan on the field. Back at the stripe, it's Ierlan and Nardella. Nardella sweeps it back to himself. Now 15-10, Nardella.